Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Connor on Chain. So today I want to talk about Zksync. There are a couple reasons why I think there is a good opportunity in the market potentially to be looking into the Zksync ecosystem. And I'm going to get into those reasons in a minute here. And so if you guys have not heard of Zksync, they've been building an Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution, similar to a Polygon, similar to an Arbitrum, but using using different technology called ZK infrastructure or zero knowledge proofs or ZK snarks. Now, I'm not going to get too in depth with those today, because frankly, at the moment, you don't really need to know too in depth exactly the tech behind it, because I'm just going to dive into the ecosystem. So, like I said, bottom line, bare bones, it is just an Ethereum Layer 2. That is coming out soon. It's been in the works for a long time. And yeah, I was going to cover a little bit here, but like I said, the main point of this video I want to talk about is their ecosystem with Zksync. So, we can even go to Deck Screener here. You go to Deck Screener, you can actually just scroll all the way to Zksync. So, they do have a lot of pairs already on the Zksync ecosystem, but the token itself for Zksync is actually not out yet, which is another thing that I wanted to bring up. One of the main catalysts in why I think this could be something to be focusing on, over the next few weeks, I think going into June. So this is an article I found on theblock.co, that's the website. Zksync planning on a TGE or token generation this week with Airdrop in middle of June. So obviously that did not happen. It's already June 2nd, May 21st. But, with Zksync, there are a few things I want to mention in here. So they're planning on a token generation. Yeah. Like I said, didn't happen this week. Total supply of 21 billion tokens. And so the Zksync token airdrop is expected to occur on June 13th. So again, this is not 100% confirmed. This is some random article, that I found. So I don't know how much I can trust it on that, but I've looked into it, and I have a feeling that they actually will be airdropping at some point in June here. So let me see here. Because something major that I wanted to talk about with it was, that the fact that they have raised $258 million in total venture funding, and also raised a $200 million ecosystem fund. That's for a potential airdrop. Depending on how certain airdrops went in the past for other layer 2s, it was I think it was an average of around 4 to 7 or 8%, of the total supply of the token actually went into the ecosystem. And in comparison to that, when we're seeing 258 million and total venture funding, 200 million for the ecosystem fund, I really do think we could see, if this token does launch very soon, the Zksync token, this easily could be valued at minimum a few hundred million. Obviously, just because it raised this, it's not going to be sitting at 258 million in market cap, but this could be sitting a lot higher, potentially even upwards of a billion, 1.5 billion in market cap, right off the bat, right off launch. Because again, this project has been out for a long time. They've been building this. Their ecosystem has been, out for a while as well. And it's pretty cool, pretty interesting, especially with ZK rollups too. It's gonna be the first. I don't think it's the first chain that actually fully integrates it, but I just think having a layer 2 that really focuses heavily on ZK rollups is going to, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how things play out with it. Trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to add. No, I think that was it for the article. But so if we go back to Dex Screener to look at the ecosystem, you can kind of see that there are a few coins here. Many of these you probably have not heard of, which is totally fine. They're still fairly new to me as of about a couple weeks ago. But I'm just gonna go over just a couple of these. And the main one that I want to bring up today is AutoAir AI. This is like a potential drawing. Again, don't 100% trust the drawings, but AutoAir AI is a very interesting project. So, if you guys have seen my channel or have seen me on Twitter, I'm usually not a fan anymore of projects that, just have a Telegram bot as, their main utility, right? Because I would say most projects that just offer a Telegram bot, to me it seems like an easy offering an easy utility or so-called utility to a project. But after looking at AutoAir's automated airdrop bot, I don't know why I'm like having trouble with that, but it's like an automated AI infused airdrop bot. It kind of will automatically hunt airdrops for you across multiple different chains, and mainly they're focusing on Zksync, but they're also on a bunch of different chains at the moment. So meet AutoAir about the game changer in airdrop hunting utilizing powerful AI. AutoAir analyzes past airdrop data to curate a winning strategy. So again, this one is just a Telegram bot, but their website here is very clean. So Zksync, this is obviously the main ecosystem they're built on, their tokens on, and that they're working on a little bit. These are some of the platforms in which, with the Telegram bot, you can mess around with. But they also got Blast, Merlin. I don't know if Merlin is fully integrated yet, and I don't mean fully as in, because even some of these, right, are coming soon, but fully integrated as in even just doing the simple stuff already is ready to go. But as you can see, just the amount of chains they got here, or other layer 2s, right? Eigenlayer, Linnea, Mode, Mantle, Scroll, Beam as well. And the reason why I really like this is, one, because, like I said, I think there's a huge potential for a major airdrop over the span of the next couple weeks, if and when Zksync does drop their token. I think once their token is dropped, I think millions upon millions of dollars are going to flood into this ecosystem. The Zksync ecosystem here. And what happens when people get airdrops and their money is on this chain, right? A lot of it is just going to flow into the top coins, including some of the top meme coins, like we got Meow and Zoro here, or even Long Mao, Zeke coin. Oh, there's 2 Z coins. I think it's the same thing, just different pool. Then we got ZK Swap Finance, which is a DEX. I don't know if it's the top DEX, but I mean there are a ton of DEXs already. But it seems like Sync Swap, ZK Swap, and maybe, I don't know if it's Easy Swap or IZI. Those seem like some of the top DEXs to use in the Zksync ecosystem. And even Hold Station, which is like an account abstraction. They got a lot going on with account abstraction. I think they got a wallet. They're kind of building a little bit of infrastructure as well. But pretty interesting stuff. Like I said, the main coin that I do like and am bullish on is AutoAir AI. But keep in mind, this is a extremely high risk coin, and there's a good chance that this doesn't really do too much for a little while. This is kind of a bet on when the ecosystem starts to get attention, right? I don't expect this to move, within 2 days, 3 days from now. It's kind of a longer term, high risk coin, but I mean, sitting at just over 2 million, in market cap. I think it looks good. Definitely, like I said, very high risk. But I'm going to go into some other reasons why I'm actually very bullish on this. I do love that they have an actual business model that they're trying to focus on, right? I love to see when projects aren't just trying to use their tokens, to make money, or just revenue share, right? They actually get a whole premium tier for users here, which is a legitimate, income stream, right? And the tokenomics, which are pretty, well, obviously they're public, they're literally listed right here, but I can't even think of the word. They're just, they're out. You guys can see them here. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say about that, but the only thing I question is definitely decent amount that went to private and seed. But again, with seed, cliff 2 months, 6 months linear vesting. So the seed itself is not too great. Private round is not too great. But I think again for a more shorter term play as well, could be a move. It's interesting with our backers. They get a lot. It seems like just a lot of people that are, just on Twitter or, more individuals that are backing a project like this, which I've never really seen before. I think it's pretty cool. But investments from Zksync and Binance Labs too. Like I said, they're trying to work on a bunch of different stuff, rolling out an AI terminal, AutoAir AI assistant as well. But another thing that I really like about it is right here. They do have some data here talking about, just their overview of basically their analytics from wallets created, wallets with balanced users. And I think this does update pretty much every day. So they talk about their daily new users, goes like day in, day out. Yeah, which is pretty cool. I like that they're very transparent. That was the word I was trying to think about earlier. How they're transparent with their tokenomics right on their website. I like that. And like I said, with the analytics, the fact that they even have this stuff too, looks pretty cool to me. The fact that, again, they're transparent about showing their data, because a lot of people, especially most new projects, don't show anything like this, right? If you ever seen like newer projects that just kind of resemble a scam, they just don't show anything. So this is something I like to see about it. And you can launch the app, like you can launch the bot. But that's AutoAir AI. Like I said, again, the only thing I do question is the tokenomics are okay. But obviously, as you can see, it seems like many have taken some profits, and it has been down for a little while. For I think 2 months? Is it launched when? In March, April, May? So it's been out for just over 2 months, or maybe right around there. And yeah, I think if Zksync itself can get a lot more attention, I do like AAI a lot, sitting at 2.2 million. And like I said, you guys can check out some of these other coins. I think literally these top 4 are some good ones to look into if you're curious about this ecosystem a little bit more. But, and again, AAI, like I said, please keep in mind, again, this could be very high risk. I think it looks very good. It looks really cool for what it is, for the market cap, where it's at, where it is on the chart. And I just think for, the entirety of the Zksync ecosystem, we still don't even have the ZK token out, right? Or I don't know if it's going to be ZK or Zksync. I don't know what the ticker is going to be, but, it really could be something. I like this. And, outside of that, that's kind of what I wanted to cover. Just bringing this stuff up. I might make another video showing you guys how to use some of the Zksync stuff. If you guys want to look into how to get AAI, you actually want to go to SyncSwap. So you just type in SyncSwap, it's right here, SyncSwap XYZ. And what you'd want to do is connect your wallet. And so what you're going to have to, you need to have ETH in your wallet. You want to go to a bridge. So you're going to have to bridge ETH on regular ETH mainnet onto the Zksync mainnet. And then once you get the ETH in there, it should take a few minutes. Then you can swap your Zksync ETH, into AAI. And again, like I said, I use SyncSwap. This is the website, syncswap.xyz right here. You can use that. But again, outside of that, I just wanted to put this stuff on your radar. Again, like, none of this video is meant to be a buy signal. Please keep in mind that, especially AutoAir AI, it's definitely very high risk, but it has a lot of, fairly bullish factors. That's kind of why I'm talking about it. Is I don't want to talk about, trash projects much on this channel. Obviously meme coins are different because meme coins just, they're very opinion based and there's no actual full out value out of them, right? I talk about the meme coins that I genuinely like. I think are funny, I think are cute, I think are whatever, right? But with AI projects, I try to give you guys very strong narratives, strong projects. And I do think that this one has a lot of potential, even though it is 2.2 million and it is on an ecosystem that doesn't have much attention and volume. I do think the Zksync airdrop has a lot of potential to bring a ton of volume back into this ecosystem, and with claims that the airdrop's going to be in June, definitely could see that happen. So that's what I wanted to bring up today. Just keep this stuff on your radar, and I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you for watching.